Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering and a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of 770 pounds. Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only cover. An easy kick out there. Nah, not yet. Too early.
Uh-oh.
Pot right in the stomach creates the separation. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got that glint in his eye. That sadistic look that only comes when ladders enter the equation.
He gets back into the ring. Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. No doubt about it. This has just added extreme insult to injury. Rosie looking dangerous in there.
AOP has no answer for the havoc coming from 3-minute warning.
Down they go.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akon and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is.
Cover. Is it enough? No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up.
Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
And that'll take a bit of the fight out of Akon.
Yeah, Jamal reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly.
And that was a rough landing from that toss.
Boom.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there. Look out!
Outside. He's feeling it. Out of his sights.
Jamal on the receiving end.
Bump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning or done.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise. This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Devastating cranial impact with that move. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
A slam. Landed.
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered. DDT.
Waistlock applied and
Angle German.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash and
take off.
What? Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. Oh, kick to the face.
3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop.
Launched with a suplex.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as we're...
Nasty kick to the face.
Is there any life left in his arm?
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale. The table's being set on fire. Oh, bulldog, one-handed.
Showing the effects of this match.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe. Oh, disturbing impact.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible. Bringing a steel chair into play here.
The clubbing forearm. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets. Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
He answers right back.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
Ooh, face first into the post.
And I think that just opened him up. Yep, certainly did. Goodness, look at the blood flowing.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Rosie shutting the door right now. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every best woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. No safe haven in this match. These ladders could be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Oh, scattered that one.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Oh, that foils Lynch, bringing this back into the ring. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach. Flair thrown hard to the outside.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
And with onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time.
Dragon sleeper acquired. This could be it.
She's reaching for it.
Showing the women just how much fight she's got left.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
Oh, my God. Lynch is feeling it. Has Charlotte square in her sights.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? She's in place. Can she end this here?
Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Oh, man.
Hands on, but can't quite grab.
It looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. Needs to move quick here.
This might be her chance. Got the underhook. Bang! Backbreaker. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Trying to grab it.
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Charlotte's at the top with the briefcase.
Will she rise back to her throne? Just ejected from the ring. What a shot. Oh, look at her step through. Here it comes. Figure four locked in. Submission is in.
This could be life.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Well, there she goes.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin her dream.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Countering her inverted DDT.
Carmella sent to the outside.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Victory is within reach now.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
She's almost there.
Could have been Natalya's night here at Money in the Bank. Intercepted by the man.
Ooh, bullseye.
And that last bit of offense looks to have cut deep. She is bleeding badly now. Could be having some impaired vision. What a sick thud from that table.
She even slowed down yet again.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging. Repeated elbows to the lower back.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
And she's making her way to the top rope here. Up high. With the ladder. And she's positioning the ladder perfectly in the center of the ring there.
Now bringing her fury to ringside. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one. 5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
It's within arm's reach. Just needs to capitalize.
You're so close. Guys, this is it. This match.
It's over. Natalya grabs the briefcase and becomes Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders could be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Taking the easy way. That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
A contract that can change lives. superstars hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars will successfully cash in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
And she's able to fight Lynch off.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. Oh.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Kick to the gut. And we can stay here, guys. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Climbing it. But is there enough time to go for the win?
He's got it in her hands.
And she ended here. And Lynch. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Now Tamina sent ringside. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
The WWE Universe always says they want tables. It looks like she's giving them what they want. There goes all the notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
Parking the ladder into the corner.
I can't tell if that's a safer or worse place for her.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. Got the front face lock applied.
Oh, man.
Oh, that'll fillet your chest.
What a reversal.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. Oh, man. Inverted backbreaker. Ow. Oh, my God.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
If this keeps up, climbing that ladder is going to be very difficult.
Right on target. From the top. Are you kidding me?
From behind.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special. Oh, no. There it is.
What a great counter.
Charlotte just rubbing it in now.
Clear move at the right time.
That takes them down. Axe handle finds the mark. The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop. championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it. Well, that's using their hand.
Becky Lynch rolls through, and she's got the disarmer.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Charlotte has found herself in major trouble here.
I have no idea how she's still standing.
She's launched out of the ring. She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Her focus on retaining the prize.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
And all the impact brought to the knee. Taking things back into the ring. And Becky refusing to let up on the fight even for a moment.
It is crucial for Carmella to fight through the pain right now.
She's got the ladder position how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
Watch out! From Tamina. You gotta be kidding me!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. And my word, this has been a match for the ages.
This has been a monumental affair.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. And Tamina pushed into a weakened state now. Becky Lynch suplex rolls through into the disarmer. This could be over. Right into the disarmer. She's gonna tap. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Oh, ouch! Just whipped into the table. And what's she gonna do at this table?
Set up a buffet. What do you think she's gonna do, Saxton?
Back into the ring here. And an elbow.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission.
She breaks the hold.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
She had that scouted.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the team.
And there was some force on that move.
Better have the ice bath ready for after this match.
Their ribs really have to be hurting now, guys.
And now here's Tamina.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as unloading.
Not looking good. In this position. Lands face first. On the top rope now.
Oh, no. Better have reservations at the local medical facility. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Suplex!
Launched.
She's bringing the fight outside. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. Incredible Hurricane Rana.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome. And she's set right into that corner.
Counter on Carmella.
And there's the takedown.
This one's heading to the outside.
Oh, did you hear that? countouts in this one. She's taking things to the floor here. She's back in the ring now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
There's the lips. It's got it cinched in to disarm her.
It's got to be a matter of... And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
Really getting out of hand here. And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a cone of silence submission. It's locked in.
She's trapped in the submission.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
Byron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
Charlotte seeing her opportunity.
Charlotte's got a chance. Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. A sit-out match slam. What impact. Oh, man.
Good night. Rounding it down to opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over again.
Oh, mounting him and just punching it away. A big slap. Inverted DDT. Fight. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Finds room, lands a jawbreaker.
Super kick. Ouch. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Working on the hook here.
Maybe this isn't a good position. This is the entire wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
Trying to fight out of this submission. And she's tapping, but it doesn't even matter. It can't save her here. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's grabbing at the bars now.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Oh, and I think the ladder is the only thing keeping this competitor on their feet.
Butterfly suplex.
Guess that's one way to incite your opponent.
The Queen stepping through. Here's the figure four.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure eight if she can do it. She's going to put this one away, and there it is. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Producing a trampling. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
Stop right there, gut.
Suplex. And we're starting to see the effect of those continued attacks to the core.
Yeah, I think this is going to take more than ice to recover from.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Oh, great
elimination is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
Back into the ring she comes.
Becky is setting up for her. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Disarmor locked in.
And now Carmella.
Carmella's, she's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Reaching.
So close to victory.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms.
It's over. Natalya grabs the briefcase and becomes Miss Money in the Bank.
Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Reverse DDT.
Oh, whipped right into the post.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. She can't exactly climb the ladder with no arms.
Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
You have to stop now, though. Tamina might have it here.
Are we about to see the first Miss Money in the Bank? Look at this. This could be it.
Game, set, match. This one's over, fellas.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina.
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
Here we go, gentlemen. The tag team titles are up for grabs. Final preparations between partners before the action begins.
Remember, this match is under Tornado tag team rules. A 2-on-2 match with a pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell. No tags, no counts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Look at Jey Uso going top rope.
Pulling it over the breaker. Right to the lower back. Float up. Uh-oh.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Sent to the corner.
Oh, working on the arm. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for you.
The opponent draped over the top rope, this superstar. Avalanche back body drop.
When all else fails, sometimes you just have to go the high risk and hopefully high reward route.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are
the champion into the pin. The challenger wriggles out in one.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Caught with the elbow. Oh! Biggie on the receiving end. Measured up nicely. Fist drop. Uncorks it. Uppercut. Oh, what a right. He'll make his way to the ring. Super kick. Into the pin. Title on the line. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
There is no comfort, no mercy inside the cell. It's only going to get worse.
Scoop slam from behind. Boom! The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
and seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort.
Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbows to the jaw.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Ooh, wards that off. What a response.
Oh, nice. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Shoulder on the floor, too, tells me the end is not near.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the Uso
Splash by Jay.
Will that be pin?
Title in the balance.
Now the champ holds on.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
The arm getting pummeled.
The product keys.
Caught with the lariat. The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke. Elbow lands hard.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good lord. Immediate cover after the impact. Ooh, Jimmy manages to count.
Oh, man.
Suplex.
Predicted what was coming.
Fist directly to the gut. What great. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut. Oh, my gosh. Oh, power slam.
Oh, man. Stiff elbow will break that up. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Float over. Into a DDT.
Eats a punch to the face.
Ooh. And Xavier finding the strength in the late going.
I think Jay's realizing the toll this match has taken on him.
Going up to the turnbuckle here. Bang!
Uso
Splash!
innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here.
Keeps his team alive. What a save. Pin. Title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
Fights the shoulder up and one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Ooh. What grace. Float over to the DDT.
Fight. And he now slides back into the ring.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Boom!
a little dazed. Super kick! Not done yet.
Beautiful. Right into the cover. 2.
And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Hell in a Cell just became the Uso Penitentiary.
It was barbaric. It was volatile.
It lived outside the demonic structure.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the
first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Bayley versus Naomi. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your...
Brace for this impact!
Like a guillotine.
She counters it. Bayley left an opening for the counter. And now propped up in the corner. Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very...
Diving leg drop.
The challenger's fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
And Naomi says that after taking time off, she's better physically and mentally than she's ever been in her career. Oh! Driven into the barricade.
Oh, gets put into the barricade.
He goes back into the ring here. Whoa. We've said it time and time again. Naomi may be the most athletic woman we've ever seen.
Uh-oh, are we going to see it?
She got lucky to be so close to the ropes there. Disrespecting their fallen opponent. And an elbow drop to follow.
And evades the attack.
Big flying forearm.
Uh-oh, feel the glow!
Here it is, cinched in.
Oh, Bayley. A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break.
Oh, what a shot.
Placing her in the corner. Punch right to the face. Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. This might be it.
And she kicks out right away.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point?
Nice Japanese arm drag.
Bayley sends her opponent outside the ring. Boom! Baseball slide right through the corner. On a flying forearm smash.
Sent straight to the post. Just vicious.
Sky high. Whoa, look out.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Oh, she needed that. What a counter. Forearm smash. She throws her back in. Calls out the rear view.
Can the champ recover from that?
And we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Sika, and then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
it takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano at a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Sika clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces, I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the lion's den.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Headbutt! Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Whoa, stiff headbutt.
what keeps him at bay.
He's no longer looking at his best.
Alpha coming at him with incredible intensity. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into it. Look out! Through the air! And connects! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
A very ferocious demeanor.
Here we go! Bullseye! Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen. Clearing off our desk. What could be the thought process here?
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if there's anything I can watch.
Oh, man! Owen fights back. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Send it to the corner.
Looking for the power slam. Their opponent has another 10.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T. TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to the table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Ring rattling! He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. And he comes in under the ropes now. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only...
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline,
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match gonna happen?
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration. Inverted DDT.
Did you see Melo's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Melo thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at spring break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it will be the one who leaves with the title.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise. The champ with the cover. And he kicks out.
He wasn't even close on that pin attempt.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
And both men have earned their status thus far, that's for sure.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Punch lands. Ooh, great anticipation.
Hayes steers clear of that.
These two have learned each other so well.
Roundhouse kick.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Oh, what a club.
Just caught flush.
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who have held those titles for 422 days.
Record-breaking reigns of both singles and tag team competition. If Solo captures the North American title tonight, who knows how long he'll keep it for? Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
Are we headed towards a title change?
Makes a cover.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown?
I ain't doing this one.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth and his opponent
title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days. Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control and keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle. Non-stop blows.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming. Rollins here.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all of that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make.
Oh, for the title!
The champ avoiding a 1 count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Lifted up. What's next?
Make it over. Skywalker by Rollins. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Hung out to dry. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Inverted DDT. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Hoisted up high here. Oklahoma slam.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield. became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Has the jab pin. Is this it? Strong kick out late into the match.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
Played by Rollins. Rollins, kick to the gut. On top.
Into the pin. 2. Emphatic kick out from the champion.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Caught the leg.
The Tribal Chief has been...
Rollins being put into the guillotine. This is the biggest danger Seth has faced.
This is the tightest I've ever seen Roman squeeze. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Oh man, kick to the face.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Jay's confidence really showed in that maneuver.
A consistent attack here from Jay.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
Down with the Samoan drop.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal it from the top.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. Tossed into the trench, and he is in a dangerous position now.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
He needs to be prepared.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but this could be big.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT! Jacob about to end this fight. Look at this. Jacob puts holding in.
Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline. It really gave him
Uso splash. Jacob thought you've got a problem here. See ya.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
He's looking a little battered now.
Jay getting the better of his opponent on that one.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Jay puts a stop to that. Punch right in the head.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
OG Bloodline leader. Oh, a count by Sami Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Flying.
Oh, God.
Delivering right hand.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Takes a big clean hit from the table. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. You guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all
In the ring, the old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself.
And it's Jay.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Loving blow.
Got him in the corner now.
Surprised he took that one.
Sending him careening through the table. Nothing but carnage and wood fragments are left.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Seems like this match is going to be something of an uphill battle for him.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
You saw that being telegraphed.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Oh, right into a counter.
Brutal knee right to the face.
He's taking on some damage. Now to bring Jimmy down.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation. These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex. Back suplex into the neck breaker.
Will Jay end this? Gosh, what a match.
Entering even more dangerous territory. Scouting the War Games, kid.
And Zayn is clearly...
Here we go.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Kick by Zayn.
Can Jay
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the
Top rope.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
The high risk just resulted in a
Kick from Sami Zayn. Now Sami ended it there. Zayn has a
Sami Zayn Blue Thunder Bomb.
That's our final competitor. The door is shut. This is War Games. I can't even begin to...
feeling like it's over for Sikoa. A pin! We have a pin!
Makes the save, and they continue this match.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. And into the corner he goes. Lifted high into the electric chair position. This is going to be bad. Wait a minute.
Shifts the attack into one of their own. What a hurricane run.
And they attack it again. Looking for a suplex.
Sammy's like a deer in the headlights here.
Oh, a Samoan drop. He finds a counter.
And over to the other ring he goes.
And we see Zayn.
Zayn has this locked up.
And Jay with a solid hit that time. Suplex. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners! Jimmy and Jay Uso and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline!
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
But the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Ooh!
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in
Penny predicament.
2 count. No, he kicks out at 2.
He tried to make quick work of things and almost succeeded.
Out. Boom!
What a
Headbutt. Vicious.
Counters to gain the advantage.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Boom!
Haku gets caught with a counter.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. 2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little bit of room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Haku able to reverse.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
And the tag's made.
No way to anticipate such a big boot right upside the head.
Ooh, a nasty shot to the throat.
Wow.
Piercing the throat.
Oh! We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars? Haku with a tongue and death grip breaks the submission, and they're still in this.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Hoisting their opponent up.
Hoisted up into a pile driver. Pulled back. He thinks he has it.
He kicks out at 2.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Stopped cold with a body block.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has shoulders down. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long. Kick to the stomach puts an end.
Oh, strong impact. Hoisting their opponent up.
Hoisted up into a pile driver.
Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. Barely kicks out.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Good Lord, talk about getting drilled. Haku has him lined up.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku
With a tongue in death grip.
He
breaks the hold, saving his teammate with the lariat. Boom! And Haku looked rocked after that.
Yeah, as the Street Profits' particular brand of intensity was showing through there. Montez just has that swagger.
And he is directed into the corner.
Turns that in his favor. Goodness! All their mass being used. Kick gets caught.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Headbutt. Haku feeling the energy from this crowd. Him at this point.
Boom, right in the button. With the counter.
Continuing to attack the neck.
Draped over the top rope.
Placed against the turnbuckles. That got turned around on Dawkins.
Good gravy, what a body block.
Haku
With the tongue and dip.
keep the team in this one.
Boom. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got...
This could do it! Getting a fall in the early goings. Oh, a knee! Going for the pin for the win! Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 420 pounds,
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality. Fought back with a punch to the gut. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on.
Belly to belly.
Referee in position. Lifts the shoulder up.
Very soon to be going for a pinfall.
Oklahoma slam. What grace. Float over into the DDT. And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition. There it is, the People's Punch.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
Tough spot for Rosie.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Boom with a DDT. Looks like The Rock is locked in on his opponent.
And Rock comes right back at him.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Trading back and forth blows now. Ooh, looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Ooh. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Missing the elbow. What a clothesline. Where's Rosie going now?
Taking flight. A huge impact. Rosie nailed it. Makes the cover.
A kick out. Oh, my God.
How? Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
The great one with the...
Uh-oh. And he stonewalls The Rock. Ow! Uh-oh. He's going for the pin. Still only got one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
That's using your head.
Oh, man.
Oh, clothesline.
The whole WWE Universe is smelling what The Rock is cooking. Oh, man. And a big boot.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Less and less time remaining on the count. Up the rope he goes.
Up high.
Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. And he just got caught good once again.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Samoa drop.
Caught that and reversed it.
Effective dodge there. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Here it comes. Outlook is bad for Rosie.
There's two. And they're still in this.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys. What grace. Float over into a DDT. Vintage rock right there. Oh, that right there. Uh-oh.
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
In the corner. Has to find a way out of there.
Oh, and he stops that offense. Intercepted by Rosie.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter. Uh-oh.
About to the Rock got all of it.
Cover. 2. Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting. And now we've got Tama Tonga stepping up in this gauntlet match.
What grace. Float over.
Nice DDT.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their dispute,
Looking for an early pin. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
not enough to get past the 1 count yet.
Oklahoma slam. Tama is losing grasp of this match now.
The Rock reaching that other level.
The Rock.
Boom with a DDT.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Up fast. Buster. Down hard.
He's looking poised to finish Tama off. Here it comes.
And that can vanquish Tama.
2. Elimination. Tama Tonga
eliminated.
is out of here.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here.
Next in to run the gauntlet, it's Jey Uso.
Precise with the super kick.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you could survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
Penny predicament, shoulders down, kicks out.
A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point. Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. Catches the kick.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Strikes with another punch. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Oklahoma slam.
But Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent. Well scouted by the good one.
Goodness. And quick response to Jay's offense. Ooh, avoided the attack.
their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Off into the pin. 2. He narrowly avoids the count.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Rock floats over. Float over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there. Setting up for something here. Ooh, right to the throat. Clothesline. Rock spinebuster. We've seen this before. The Rock setting up. It knew what was coming there.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing that Jay needed.
Yeah, Russo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Ooh, elbow strike.
Not sure how much more Rock can take.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
Look at this. This can't be good. And that was an effective attack, guys. Off the ropes. He's definitely been worn down a little.
Double axe handle.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
And he counters.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Denied with an elbow. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Heading to the top now. From the top, really cutting it close there.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Suplex.
Jay with an opening to go high.
From the top.
Glory hall.
Bulldog.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
The Rock reminding us all once again that we are watching the most electrifying man in sports entertainment at work.
Oh, that right there is classic Rock. Float over into the DDT.
The Rock trying to ramp things up.
What a boot. And plenty of damage continues to mount.
Get ready, Cole. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. People's elbow.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
There's 2. He kicked out at 2.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
It isn't over yet. The Rock has to find a way to persevere right now if he wants to end this.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Oklahoma slam.
And it's The Rock with the reversal. Caught with that sharp elbow.
Oh, man.
Oh, he fights Jay back.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Clothesline. Ouch. The Rock, can you smell it?
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from tearing this around.